Out here doing some bass fishing. Already caught a couple. Throwing this chartreuse colored grub out here. I'm gonna throw back out and see if we can get us another bass. Let's see here, y'all. Shouldn't take too long. Already caught a couple. So let's see what happens here. Alright. Alright. Just throwing a chartreuse grub right now for some bass. Already caught a couple bass. Got a little bit of grass on my grub here. Take that off and get back out there, out yonder. Right here just doing a little bit of fishing. Threw right in all that grass. Okay, there we go. I think we didn't get it on the grub. Now we did get some grass on the grub. There's a lot of grass out here where we're fishing at right now. But we are doing some bass fishing. Already caught a couple off this chartreuse grub right here. Not huge bass, but decent size. We're doing some fishing though. Let's see what happens here. Fishing off a dock right here, if you're wondering. Hopefully we'll get bass number 3 here in a second. Hopefully we'll get bass number 3 here in just a second. Out here just doing some fishing, y'all. Using a chartreuse grub right now. Already caught a couple off the chartreuse grub. Nothing huge. Thanks for joining. If you're just now joining, we're out here doing some fishing, some bass fishing. Caught a couple already off this chartreuse grub that I'm using. May switch it up here in a minute. Haven't had anything else. But we're just using a chartreuse grub. A lot of grass out here. Thanks for joining. If you're just now joining, hit that like button. That's greatly appreciated. And subscribe to the channel. That's greatly appreciated as well. So you don't miss any hunting or fishing videos. Out here just trying to catch some fish. Already caught a couple on the chartreuse grub that we're throwing. So hopefully we can get bass number 3 pretty soon. A lot of grass out here to get into. But yeah, thanks for joining. If you're just now joining, be sure to hit that like button on this live stream. That helps out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for hunting and fishing content. Yep. Bredwin said hi. Alright, hi. What's going on? Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you ain't already, so you don't miss any hunting and fishing content. And we're out here fishing right now with a chartreuse grub. Already caught a couple bass, nothing huge. But hopefully we can get bass number 3 here before too long. Just out here throwing a chartreuse grub if you're just now joining. Not too much happening right now. Already caught a couple though, but nothing else yet. Hoping for bass number 3 here in a minute if we... Fish guy said hi. How's your day been? It's been good. How about your day? And Amina, what's up, bro? Alright. How's it going? How's it going, y'all? hit that like button. That's greatly appreciated. And hit that subscribe button on the channel so you don't miss any hunting or fishing content. Airplane flying over. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of loud. Airplane flying over right now. But we're just throwing this chartreuse grub right here. Already caught a couple off of it. Amina said I will sub and like. Thank you. That's greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Jay Ski said, is it a good fishing spot? Yeah, pretty good. I've caught quite a few here before, but I've only caught 2 today so far. 2 bass, not huge. What have you caught? I caught a couple bass here. Not huge bass, but probably close to a pound or so. Probably close to a pound or so. All the bass that I've caught so far have come off of this chartreuse grub right here. Caught 2 off of it. But we may switch up here in just a little bit if we don't catch anything else soon. I mean, there's a lot of bass here. I've caught a lot of bass out of here. There's some big size bluegill here where I'm fishing. Some really big size bluegill, about as big as your hand or bigger. Jay Ski said nice. Alright. Alright. I think we're about to switch up. Just something different. Throw something different here in just a minute if we don't get anything soon on this grub that we're throwing. Already got 2 off of it though, so it has worked today. This chartreuse grub. Trying to figure out what we might switch it up to. Thanks for joining. If you're just now joining, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. That's greatly appreciated. You don't want to miss any hunting or fishing videos on the channel. And we're just throwing a chartreuse grub right now. Already caught 2 off of it. 2 bass. Already caught 2 bass off this chartreuse grub, but we're working on trying to get bass number 3. Trying to get another bass to bite. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes when you're fishing, you just gotta wait. I mean, you can catch a couple fish, and then, yep, this is we about had one. They were one. I didn't set the hook, but they were one hitting it. Maybe he'll come back. I did have one hitting it. I felt something hitting it. There was something hitting the chartreuse grub right then. Maybe he'll come back. Let's see here. Let's see here. Did have a hit just then, so we're gonna. You subscribe, cool vids. Thank you for subscribing. That is appreciated. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Y'all can go subscribe to the channel. That's appreciated. And if you don't mind to like watch some of the videos, that's appreciated too, because that helps with watch time. But we're trying to get bass number 3. Already caught a couple so far today. We're using a chartreuse grub. Just had a hit a second ago. I was hoping that bass would come back, or something else maybe. Pretty sure it was a bass that was hitting. May switch it up here in a minute, but I caught 2 so far on the chartreuse grub and just had a hit. May switch it up to a fluke here in a minute. I don't know. Thinking about switching it up to a fluke. Hopefully we can get something on this cast, because Yep, I think he's hitting it. Yep, fish on. We got one. We got a fish. It's not huge, I don't think. But we do have a bass on right now. We got a bass on right now. Oh yeah. On the chartreuse grub. Got a bass on right now. Oh yeah. This is bass number 3 of the day on the chartreuse grub. It's producing some fish right now. Get him unhooked. Show him to y'all. Nice little largemouth on the chartreuse jig. So, J-Ski, yes sir. Oh yeah. This is bass number 3 of the day on the chartreuse grub. Let's see. Santiago Monso said hi. Hey, how's it going? This is bass number 3. Caught all the bass that we've caught today on a chartreuse grub. None of them's been real huge so far, but hopefully we can get into a big one pretty soon. But yeah, nothing to brag about, but I mean, it's still a fish. I mean, not a bad one. We're fixing to get a release on this fish. 1 second, y'all. Okay, we're back. Was getting a quick pick on this little bass here. But this is bass number 3 on the chartreuse grub. We're fixing to get a release on this bass right here. And we're going to keep using the chartreuse grub for at least a little bit longer. See if we can't get something else. And off that bass goes. Get a rod here. Okay. True Hillbilly Outdoors. Someone said, hey, you got the same name as me. Yeah, I didn't know there were anyone else on YouTube with this name. That's weird. I mean, been on here quite a while. I didn't know anyone else had that name. But yeah, if you're just now joining that name. But yeah, if you're just now joining, we just caught bass number 3 on a chartreuse grub, and it seems to be working. Nothing huge yet, but hopefully we can get into a big one pretty soon. But go subscribe to the channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any hunting or fishing videos. But we're going to get back out here and see if we can't get bass number 4, and hopefully it'll be a little bit bigger. But yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel. That's greatly appreciated so you don't miss any hunting or fishing videos. I try to upload at least once a week, whether it's, I try to put something out on my channel at least once a week, whether it's a short, a long form video, or a live stream. I try to do something once a week. And now we're going to see if we can get bass number 4, and hopefully it'll be a little bit bigger. Thanks for joining if you're just now joining. But we're just out here doing some fishing. I've caught 3 so far on a chartreuse grub, 3 largemouth bass. Nothing huge yet, but hopefully we will get into a big one. Just got into some grass that I need to get off the grub here. A lot of grass out here. A lot of grass out here. May throw over that away here in a minute if we don't do good right here. There's some grass over that way too. Another airplane flying over, if you can hear that. Loud noise. I'm wondering what that is. But yeah, 3 so far, 3 bass, nothing huge. All on the same bait, a chartreuse grub. A lot of grass out here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a lot of grass out here. There's bass like grass. They like to go up and hide in that grass. Especially when it's real hot. They like to go hide in grass, bass do. Produces a lot of shade for the bass. Let's see. Thanks for joining. If you're just now joining, hit that like button. It helps the stream out a lot. Waiting on bass number 4. Caught 3 so far. All on the same lure. We don't get nothing in a minute. We may switch it up. Switch up where we're throwing, or we may switch up lures. Nothing big has bit yet, but hopefully soon we'll run into a big one. There are some. I'm getting a hit now. Well, I was getting a hit. Maybe he'll come back for it. Well, I was getting hit for a second there. For a slight second. There was one trying to take it. Just out here doing some fishing. Just out here doing some fishing. For some bass right now. Using a chartreuse grub. Already caught 3. All on the chartreuse grub. Nothing huge though. Nothing huge. Yep, we have one on now. We got a fish on. Fish on. Oh, he come off. I don't know if y'all seen that, but he come off right here at the dock. He bit right next to the dock too. So that would have been bass number 4. We didn't get that one all the way in. But all the fish have been coming off of this chartreuse grub right here. All the fish coming off this chartreuse grub. Nothing huge. Thanks for joining if you're just now joining. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That's greatly appreciated for you don't miss any hunting or fishing videos. We've caught 3 so far that we've got in, and then I just have one come off right here next to the dock. Nothing huge yet, but they've all come on a chartreuse grub. They've all come off this chartreuse grub. That one bit it when I got it, as I was reeling it in, when I got it back to the dock right here, that one bit it. We're waiting on bass number, well, that would have been bass number 4. I guess we can still count that even though we didn't get it all the way in, but we're just waiting on a good one. We're hoping that the next one will be a good one. I mean, they've all been decent sized that I've caught so far today, but nothing huge. They've all been around like a pound. I'm waiting on that big one though. 1 second, y'all. One second, y'all. Okay. Waiting on that big bass to bite. Waiting on that big bass to bite, y'all. Caught pretty much 4 so far. Smaller bass. One came off at the dock right here, but all on the Chartreuse Grub. And if you're just now joining, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button on the channel. That's greatly appreciated. For you don't miss any hunting or fishing content that I put out on my channel. I try to put out a short, long form video or do a live stream at least once a week. And we are waiting on another bass to bite, but there are a lot of grass in here. We've caught all our bass off the Chartreuse Grub so far today. But I do appreciate y'all coming into the live stream. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on the channel so you don't miss any hunting or fishing content. Like I said, I try to do a long form, a short, or a live stream at least once a week. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of those things right there. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, and I'm going to be working on some content for the channel. So be sure to subscribe so you don't... How deep is that lake? I'm not really sure how deep the water goes here. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure the deepest part. But I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream right here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be working on some content here for y'all. So yeah, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any hunting or fishing videos that we put out on the channel. And y'all have a good one.